Hello and welcome. I'm Annette Reeder from thebiblicalnutritionist.com, and today it's all about cooking with Annette. We are going to make instant fudge. Many times the holidays are upon us and people bring that fudge that is so sickening sweet and so high calorie that your body says, well, I think I want it, but I don't want what it's going to do to me. Well, today I'm going to share with you how you can make fudge for your family, for the holidays, for any day of the year, and you can feel good about serving it to them. I'm so excited to share this with you. I'm always excited to share with you. It's just what I love to do. I hope you've already visited our website, thebiblicalnutritionist.com. You're started to discover God's recipe for excellent health. This is all because you matter. You matter to me, you matter to our whole team who helps to bring this message to you. And most importantly, you matter to God more than you can ever imagine. So today we're going to make instant fudge, and we're going to make it in a very healthy way. We're going to get started. Now this recipe is from my Healthy Treasures cookbook. I just assume you already have it because in that cookbook for this recipe, I left a nice space at the bottom of the recipe so you can add in all of the notes I'm going to share with you today, because I actually never make the same recipe the same more than once. Okay, it's always going to be a little bit different. And this is true of my fudge as well. So we only have 3 ingredients. We have some protein powder, 1 cup. And for that, I use my Amari GBX. I'm going to put in 1/2 cup of honey. Now this is my local honey. I was able to get a good supply of it this year, and I usually get a lot and then divide it with some friends. Next, I'm going to add 1 cup of peanut butter. Now, if you prefer sunflower seed butter or almond butter, that would be okay as well. Whatever is your favorite nut butter. Now, I will say, almond butter can be very difficult to stir up. You're going to need a good blender. It just seems to be a little bit more thick and less agreeable. We'll just say it that way. As you can see, I like to blend up these 2 first. It's basically 3 ingredients. It's your peanut butter, your honey. Now, if you prefer maple syrup, you could do that. Now, if you don't want to add the calories of those 2 options, then you can do monk fruit or stevia. It's just going to have a different texture. You almost need that creaminess to make this work. To this, we're going to add your choice of either 1/2, 3/4, or 1 cup of protein. I always do the 1 cup. And as you can see, it's going to take a little bit of mixing to get this to the consistency that I want. Now that we have that mixed up, now you get to make it the way you want it. You can take this and pat it into some parchment paper, into a nice 9x9 dish, or you can start here and say, oh, I want something better than that. And then you can add in your favorite. You can add in some cranberries. I love the cranberries. Now I'm going to give this to my husband, so I'm going to add in some chocolate chips. And you could also add in some nuts, your pecans, walnuts, whatever's your favorite nut. I'll just add in a little bit. And this is going to make it so much better. Now, if you don't have chocolate protein powder, you could use a vanilla protein powder and then just use some cocoa powder. So I have some cocoa powder here I'm going to show you what to do with later, but you could use some cocoa powder to flavor your protein powder. So I'm just going to mix this up. Usually I'm using my Fisky for this. I forgot to get it out. That's always my go-to for mixing things up, especially a stiff batter like this. It would do really well. All right, so what we're going to do is that's just kind of briefly mixed in. I'm going to put this, go get our pan that we can put this in, and then we're going to chill it for about an hour just to get it a little bit more firm so that we can work with it. So I'm using here just an 8x8 dish. Putting some parchment paper there so it'll just be easier to get out. And then I'm just going to pat this in. Once again, we're just trying to chill it so it can set up a little bit before we do our final little trick to it to make a beautiful display for our holiday table. And if you haven't been to our Biblical Nutrition Academy website, that is all of the courses that we have that you can take at your own pace Once you buy the course, it's yours for life to keep going back through, especially the 40-day transformation, the Treasures of Healthy Living Bible study, the Daniel fast. I have another fasting course that's even more in-depth into fasting. And then I also have a nutrition assessment course. Now that is going to walk you through 360 different conditions that you may have with your body and how to overcome it. All right, so I'll put this in the refrigerator and we're good. Okay, now I made an earlier batch without the cranberries and the chocolate chips and the nuts, and so that's what I just took out of the freezer, and I just kind of set it in there for a little bit, and then I took it out just to kind of soften up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is just take it and roll it into a ball. Now here's where it gets fun. I can then roll it in some coconut and then just have it like that on my tray. The good news is it keeps it from sticking, you know, to everyone's fingers and stuff. So I could put that out. I could also roll it in some finely ground up nuts. So when I went through Georgia recently, they had pecans already finely ground, just like in a powder. Well, that makes the perfect coating for these fudge balls. So I'm gonna put that there. I can also roll it in some cocoa powder, and that would also be very delicious. Now mind you, the cocoa powder is not sweetened, so not everybody's going to like this, but it just adds a little bit of flair to your table. And so you could actually do a couple things. You could do the coconut and the pecans. So I could roll it in my coconut, and then I could roll it in my pecans. And your nuts could be a lot more, you know, less fine than mine, a little bit more chopped up, and that would be delicious too. There we go. So you just keep doing this. You could just cut them into squares and put them on the table. That's fine too. I just like to I like the coating because, like I said, it's not so sticky on the fingers. And then you just want to store it in the refrigerator. Now, the good news is you could just cut these into squares, and they're the perfect protein bar to take with you on a bike ride or a hike. In fact, I'm going to be taking my grandkids, 3 of my grandkids, which is my triplets, to the marathon this weekend. So I'm going to take this as their snack. And then I'll bring some wipes too for their hands. So yeah, we're going to go watch my daughter and her husband run a marathon. I don't know where she got that from. I certainly am not a runner, but we're excited that she's doing that. And so you just kind of choose what you want to roll it in, or don't roll it in anything, or do a couple of different things. Now you could also finely chop some chocolate chips and roll it in that. Now, if you've got chocolate lovers in your family, they would so adore that. So yeah, so as you can see, that's all you have to do. And you have a beautiful display depending on what platter you put it on, and you could just serve these for the holidays, and they would just be delicious. And you don't have to feel bad about what you're serving your family for the holidays. And you can feel good about it knowing they're getting good protein, they're getting a healthy fat with the peanut butter, and also the protein powder, the peanut butter, good protein. And you know, if people say, oh, I think I want some fudge, before I would have said, no, don't do that. Now I can say, help yourself. And that's the beauty of it. We get to serve God's recipe for excellent health for the holidays, for birthdays, just for every day, knowing we're doing something good with our family, giving them what they need. Plus, we got the gut microbiome rebuild in the protein. And please remember that the new company that I just started with, Amari, it's going to have a little bit different number than the old company did. That company, we're using it to promote, the profits are from this, are going to go help us promote and build our biblical wellness ministry. We've been waiting for 5 years to get that built, and it needs its own income to make it happen. So we are so excited about it to get the message into the churches so we can train you how to have your own biblical wellness ministry and to be able to take the materials that we give you. You can do your own cooking classes, your own Bible studies. Rhonda is a great teacher in helping you know how to do that. We've had 6 people going through the mentorship program, and they're loving it. That was our trial group, and now we realize, okay, this went really well. We really need to launch this, but we need the support of donors to make it happen. And so that's one of the reasons why I've switched on how I promote the Amari. Now its profits go to the Biblical Wellness Ministry. Besides that, don't forget to grab the cookbook if you don't have that already. Don't forget to check out Biblical Nutrition Academy so you can keep studying on your own time God's recipe for excellent health. And you can answer that question, what does the Bible say about healthy living? We answer that in the Treasures of Healthy Living Bible Study. Thanks for watching, and as always, never forget, God loves you. He loves you with an everlasting love. He's always waiting for you, and He has loved you from the moment of conception. Thanks for watching. Are you feeling drained? Stuck in unhealthy habits? What if your faith could transform the way you live, eat, and feel? Join me for a free biblical health webinar featuring the Bible Diet, where you'll learn how to align your health with your faith. Get inspired by timeless wisdom and practical tips that can change your health journey forever. Ready to transform your health? Don't miss this chance. Sign up now for the free webinar and start living your best faith-filled life. Let's do this together. See you there.